Okay, so I was just notified that the team that wins this matchup not only plays the ArenaNet devs, but additionally, every member of the team will get passes to the VIP Alienware Twitch TV party tonight if you are over 21. So we've got to win first, but the game has begun, and let's see, will we see some sort of an aggressive strategy like we saw in the last matchup?
Right off the bat, I noticed splitting instantly. Looks like both teams are going to go right to the center, but both teams also went right to their catapult, or their trebuchet. Blue is on the board first. It's going to give him a few points here. It looks like nobody has gone to Red's initial point, which could result in a huge lead. Red taking the center now.
Now I wonder if if blue team's gonna go over to the windmill point. Who's on the windmill right now? It looks like it is under contention. We got windmill right over here. There is just a single elementalist there, and there is no one else. They are going to be able to grab that point. There it is. It's captured. Blue comes in with reinforcements. Here comes a Guardian in to try to stop them. Some other team members from Red as well. There'll be a huge engagement here at the windmill, but it looks like Red will hold on to it. Actually, it gets neutralized, and we've got a very, very close game here.
A tornado's now coming in. It's going to start throwing everybody around, and it looks like a Treb fire just missed that capture point. One good shot from either team could just destroy the enemy.
Blue team.
Oh, red team losing one guy. He has been stomped. He is dead. It looks like they still got some life, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Treb shot right there.
The blue team's just doing a great job right now. We've got the elementalists on the outside of the control point.
They're
really
just
going in now.
that. It looks like red is actually going to be able to repel the attack. They're cutting down the last guy that's stopping them from taking this capture point.
And this will be a big point.
Here's
for
another
grabs
Treb
it.
shot coming in now. Just shy.
Does take out one of the members of the red team. We've got another one who is down. He's trying to stay alive. So two members of the red team are now out, and that will give a slight advantage. Looks like one member from the blue is out as well, but red has gotten 2 points. However,
Red
blue
takes it. We are tied.
And blue is sitting on the clock tower right now, so blue could swing this back into their favor.
Yeah, it's really interesting how they instantly went to the center. Both teams went right to their trebuchet. However, nobody on either team is actually trying to stop the trebuchet. Hopefully not thinking they can just take the hits. As we've seen, that thing, it can destroy anybody in its path.
And they're calling out, the red team's calling out the windmill right now, whether they need some help. It doesn't look like it's under contention, but right now, neutral on the clock tower.
Both in the center now. Looks like 2-on-2 right now. This is going to be a very messy fight. Another red member just joins the fight now. All of them inside the capture point, blocking anyone from capturing it. As you can see, they're trying to kite each other out of it, kind of trying to taunt each other to make sure if they can get them out of the capture point and keep them out of that capture point. It looks like someone is finally trying to stop the blue trebuchet.
And meanwhile, the mansion is back to neutral right now. We are very close, 148 to 143. Red is the only team currently holding on to a point right now, but it looks like they will grab it. They will grab the mansion.
The center is still under heavy contest.
And there's only one member of blue, so I think red's going to be able to grab that as well. And there it is. And suddenly red takes a huge jump in the lead. Now about 32 points. However, blue will take the windmill. That will pop them back up.
It looks like as soon as red took that point, they all left the center. And one blue member managed to sneak in there. He's now taking the center point and reviving his fallen comrade. Meaning anyone coming to stop him is now going to have to fight two people, three people now in the area.
Yep,
Big
and
mistake
there it is.
made by red there, just to leave the center point undefended.
And look at what's happened as a result. The blue has the clock tower, and now they've grabbed the mansion.
Working on the third point could give them a huge leap in the score if they're able to get that third point.
I don't see that. Well, it looks like red did take
red
it.
Stops them just in time. There's 2 red in there now in the middle. Looks like 2 blue as well, except some of the blue members are not fighting in the capture point. If red is able to just keep knocking them out. There's a treb shot. It looks like it takes out an Ellie. Here comes the stomp, which is going to leave 1 blue member left in the center point.
And that was actually a really, really nice treb shot right there in the middle. That helped out considerably and did allow red to go ahead and take it. Right now it's 239 to 199. Now 200, and red has taken the lead.
Blue has 1 capture point right now, which is actually the only thing giving points. Red is, it looks like they're trying to get 2 of their own, but the center fight is just turning very bloody at this point.
Both outside capture points now controlled by the blue.
Looks like
treb
one
shot.
Ellie. 1 Ellie's in the center, 2 Ellie's in the center now. Looks like a warrior and a necro are fighting them off on a red team though. Point is still neutralized. Oh, he goes down. Here comes the stomp. Is anyone there to actually help him out? And he is done.
Game over for that player right there. Right now the
Leaving
mansion is under contention. We've got a less than 8 points. 6 points separating these two. Blue is going to bring some reinforcements to the windmill.
Take the lead here. Red finally controlling that center point. However, they're still fighting in the area. And it looks like blue is going to be able to jump ahead just by a few points here. We'll see if they're able to keep it up. More treb shots coming in as well from the red side, it looks like.
Blue currently engaged versus a necro from the red team at the clock tower. It is currently neutral right now, but he's going to get stomped and taken out. Another teammate comes in to try to help out, and he's going to stomp him to get rid of him, and there it is, but there's still 1 left.
By a second there.
285 to 283. A very close game between these two teams.
Blue again, the only person with a capture point. Red is definitely staying mobile, but they're not leaving anybody behind to defend.
But if red grabs this middle spot right now at the clock tower, they would be in great shape. Blue exiting just a moment. And there it is. Red grabs it.
Red's now holding 2 of the 3 points.
And that means they're going to start racking up those tickets right now. 327 to 308. A fight here at the clock tower. An Ellie versus a Necro. Fear cast on the Ellie. The Ellie goes down, and red maintains control of the clock tower.
Now, I've
They're
noticed
trying
red
really
is still
bad.
sticking with their trebuchet. However, I have not seen very many blue trebuchet shots come in at all. And in that center point, landing 1 good treb fire could really make a difference.
You're absolutely right, and right now they need it because the red team is certainly starting to pull ahead into the lead, 375 to 328, and the trebuchet could be an equalizing factor of this game for the blue team. Blue team loses another in the center and possibly focusing too much attention there without laying down those shots from the treb. We've seen it do remarkable damage. And will they actually lose the windmill?
It looks like blue is going to be able to take that one. They've got 2 people sitting in it now, which will definitely put blue back in this.
Oh, but a nice treb shot on the windmill. The red continuing to fire away there. It's not going to be enough to kill that blue member, and there it is. The point is captured, and blue team starting to get back into this game. They're about to hit the 400-point mark. There's still contention in the middle. And here we go, another battle. This Necromancer from the red team has been incredibly persistent about holding on to this clock tower point.
Here comes another blue to help them out here, though. If they're able to neutralize this and just stall the red team just for a few seconds, It should be just enough to put them right back in this.
And look at that. I think they cleared it out. Nope, not quite yet, but they don't have control of any points right now. And that means that blue is going to be able to come back. I think they're going to take center.
Game. Blue is now in the lead.
And
this is going to be close.
It is going to be very, very close. Blue taking the lead once again, 444 to 430. Red coming in, trying to regain and not allow blue to take that center point. They know that if blue gets control of that center point, it could be game over for them almost immediately. But blue offering that support fire from the trebuchet onto the clock tower, that's going to make it very, very hard for the red team to get. And this may be exactly what the blue team needs.
The blue team is definitely doing a great job of wasting the red team time open field, whether they're not in a capture point or if they are actually in the capture point, they still need to neutralize it to stop the points that the blue team's generating. Blue now has all three, and there it is.
There it is. Nice.
Well played. Nail-biter of a game.
Very nice. Very nice. I mean, it really all came down to, after capturing the two outside points, then saying, okay, sacrifice our player to the trebuchet, fire away on that thing, and just capture it. The moment they did, that was instant victory at that point. So
yeah, the blue team did a great job there with their trebuchet fire in the end, and they also made sure that once they had 2 points, they didn't push for the third one. They had the lead.
Yep.
They made sure that all I got to do is defend these and keep you out of the radius, and they just did a great job of controlling them.